You drink Fiji?
I do.
What kind of water you drink, bro?
Fiji.
Fiji?
Fiji.
Okay.
It's my guy. It's either Fiji or, what's this other one?
Essentia?
Not Essentia. It's a pink and clear.
Evian?
Avion.
Really?
Yeah, Avion. Or
Avion don't taste good to me, Mom.
Really? Nah, bro. Like, this is #1 for sure. If not this, it's Avion and then Deer Park. Cause I gotta have my spring water, man.
Deer Park is like on the low end, but good water.
Yeah.
Like good water.
Yeah, definitely.
I drink Fiji. I drink Origin.
I've never heard of that.
Origin is by Poland Springs. It's in a bottle like this. And I think that if you look at it, this is probably like the luxury bottle. So this is their Blue Ocean.
Oh, word.
Right? So if you think about all the bottle, like every bottle has like a distinct feature. The Deer Park bottle, they charge lower because it looks like every other bottle. But the Fiji bottle is always like this.
Right.
Right? The Evian bottle got the ridges.
Yeah.
And then the Origin bottle looks like this, which is like their luxury brand.
Yeah. You put salt in your water?
No, do you?
I do. Like
regular salt?
Yeah, salt. Like
Not sea salt, just regular salt?
No, I'm sorry, not regular salt. Definitely not table salt. You're gonna have high blood pressure or something. But,
like Himalayan sea salt?
Himalayan or sea salt, yeah.
And what does it do?
So
like regulate your electrolytes or something?
Well, that, but it also allows it to, you know, salt allows the water to actually get inside of your like body better. So
I learned a few years ago. I was like, yo, I have acid reflux, and there's some water I drink, and I like come back up.
Yeah.
But there's some water I drink, and I can guzzle the whole thing.
Right.
And it go down.
Because it's actually getting into your body.
So water's actually not as clean as we think it is.
Exactly.
It's actually polluted.
Exactly, especially if you drink it from the tap, which I don't recommend people drink from the tap. You know, back in the day you could drink from water hoses back in the day, but not nowadays.
What if you have a filter? Like, does a filter automatically filter the joint like straight through?
I don't know, man, because like here's the thing. So a lot of people drink purified water, but that purified water is not giving you all the natural nutrients and stuff that naturally come with it. That's why spring water is so important, right? And so, you know, that's why Deer Park, for me, I still drink Deer Park. I got to drink like natural spring water. But even then, like, a lot of people drink a lot of water, whether it's spring water or purified water, and it doesn't get into their system because they need like an extra thing, something like salt, to like saline, kind of gets in there. And for me, that's what I got to do because I got dry skin. Like my skin will dry out. I can drink a whole gallon of water, and it's not getting into my system if I don't add salt to it.
So that salt actually hydrates you. Exactly.
Yeah. And technically, you don't need to be drinking. You don't have to drink that much water. Like you get water from your fruits, your vegetables.
Yeah.
That H3O.
Yeah, I heard that whole gallon a day is like, it's not really true.
I don't think it's true either.
Yeah. Like it's really, if anything, just really bloating you up, and it comes from like bodybuilders, I think.
Right.
Then athletes started doing it. Athletes started walking around. Yeah, I gotta drink a gallon a day. Why? What you need to drink a gallon a day for, dog? Like you need to be light.
Right.
You know what I mean? All right, y'all, welcome to the Stretch Cast. Today I got the Credit Fixrr. I got Khabir Muhammad on the show.
Honored.
This is interesting, bro, because like, all right, so you're in my business right now, bro.
Yeah.
But you've been part of this for like 2 years.
Yeah, bro.
And I never knew that like the $50 million, the guy that turned out 50 mil is like coming in this joint.
Yeah, right.
I think I'm gonna start charging more.
You definitely increased the prices, which you should have.
I definitely did. Oh, you remember? Oh, you remember?
I came up here. I was like, man, I was like, hold on. I'm at to restructure how I come in here. The prices definitely increased. Well worth it though.
You know, I mean, you understand, dog. The cost of the expenses that come with growing a business and growing a brand and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta, you know, let's just say that was the introductory rate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yep. And it just lasted for a little bit, and then, you know, I got a mentor down in Atlanta, and he was like, "Yo, if you want me to start making more money, double your prices.
Set your price, live your life," like Jay-Z said.
So it's funny because ever since then, man, I've been somebody who I'm comfortable increasing prices. I'm comfortable charging high prices. You know what I mean? And I even got a shirt like that I made for my Benisms brand that says, "Your price is where your confidence is." You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like there is no pricing standard. Like it's all dependent on what you comfortable charging.
Yeah.
What could you pitch? What do you think is worth?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, Khabir, why don't you tell us a little bit more about you, man? Like, what's the story behind you? I think everybody knows you as the Credit Fixrr, but who's Khabir Muhammad, man?
Man, great question, man. I am a typical guy, I would say, you know.
Hold up.
Typical yet extraordinary.
Hold on, what? All right, so just a little background. Right? So from what I know, right, and from what I know, you created this credit software that allows the average person to fix their own credit without having to go through like all the I'm gonna write a letter and then I'm gonna wait for Experian to send a letter back, and if they don't send it back, then this happened. You like automated that whole process.
Yeah.
So you put people's credit back in their own hands.
Absolutely.
Huh.
Absolutely. That's where the power lies, man. And that was like the foundation of Credit Fixrr, because I wanted to empower people. Once I learned how to fix my credit and I was empowered, I felt good. You know, I went as far as like fixing everybody in my family's credit. I'm like, I'm fixing yours. Y'all gonna pay me though, but I'm fixing your credit.
What did you get them to? Like, was everybody so is your whole family just like 800 Club? Like,
nah, yeah, actually no. You know, some of my family members, their credit score went back down.
Yeah.
Because, you know, one thing that I learned is like, you know, once you get your credit, you have access to so much capital and stuff like that. And what people fail to realize is that when you do not know how to manage credit, then you can get yourself in even more trouble. Right? When you don't even know what to do with it. And so people will come to you like, hey, you can get this funding. And you go get that funding, not realizing that you got $50K loan or a $50K credit card, and you start swiping, you got to pay that back. You know, and so you can end up in a worse situation than you were prior to fixing your credit. A lot of people, they have bad credit because they don't even know that they just don't have the right structured credit report. You know, they might just have like one credit card and they've maxed it out. So they've used like 30, I think utilization is 30% of your credit score. So there you go. Your credit score can drop from a 750 to, a 6 something. And now like you feel like, oh, I got bad credit. No, you just got high utilization.
They give you credit cards and they tell you got to be below 10%. Why do I got if I'm just starting out and I got a $3,000 credit card?
Yeah.
Bro, I probably need the whole 3.
Yeah.
You're telling me you just use $300 of that $3,000 credit card and keep it under 10%?
Right. Right. It's predatory. Like a lot of times these credit card companies are predatory. You know, and because they make more money off you having bad credit than having good credit.
Interest rates.
Interest rates, absolutely. Interest rates, yeah.
Gotcha.
And so
well, let me ask you this question, right? What led you to want to fix your credit? Like, what were you going through in life that you was like, I need to fix my credit?
I started making a lot more money, man. I started wanting more things. And so I was working at Boeing in Chicago. Like, I got recruited.
You said Boeing?
Boeing, like the airplane company.
Like Boeing, like the 777s or something like that?
Yeah, 777, 777.
You was flying them guys?
Nah.
You was building them?
I was actually a hacker for them. I would have hacked the CEOs and CFOs inside of Credit Fixrr, inside of Boeing. Yeah, they paid me. They paid me to hack the CEOs and CFOs.
What's your degree in?
Computer science.
Figures.
Yeah.
Figures. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you were a legal scammer, basically.
Nah, I wouldn't say scammer, but I knew what hackers could do.
They wanted to see what the people that are trying to hack them are doing.
Exactly, because you got to understand, like, with major corporations like that, those are Fortune 5 companies right there. Like,
so you was eating, you was getting some cake.
Man, I was making. This was my second year in the company. I was making $17,000 a month.
How old were you?
This was 2015 and 16, so I was 27, 28, something like that. Yeah, I was making cake, bro.
Oh, see, hold on. Let me pull my Dave Shands real quick. I ain't got no studio audience. I ain't got nobody to ask to. I ain't got nobody to ask to, like, you know. I ain't got no Reese to be like, Reese, how much is 17? Hold on. It says 17 times. Oh no, 17,000 times 12.
How much is that?
204.
It's 204. Oh yeah, I was easy.
So you were making money and you wanted more things.
Yeah.
Why don't you just buy more things with what you had? I mean, you're making.
So that's the thing, man. Like, making money, you want to keep your money, and I wanted to keep my money. And I was looking into buying bigger things, and you start adding it up. And it's like, okay, I'm making 70K. I ain't trying to be broke. So how can I, what can I do in credit?
You didn't want to live a 17K a month lifestyle.
Right.
Right.
I did, but I didn't want to use my money to do it because I'm thinking like, okay, this thing not gonna last forever, and it didn't last forever. You got
fired?
Yeah, man, I got fired, bro. It was very political. When you what people don't understand is where when you're in these type of companies and you're at that level, it's very political. And at the time, I'm young. This is my second year in corporate America. I'm a young black dude, right under, like, not too far under the CTO at the time.
You got a little arrogant?
Colbert, huh?
You got a little arrogant?
No, I didn't get arrogant. I just didn't realize that the type of schemes and things that they would, make.
Gotcha.
Because, like, it's real competitive in there, man.
They brought you in there for a purpose.
Right.
Until you served your purpose, and they showed you the no carpet.
Well, yeah, they can pull the carpet under your rug and they can put somebody else in there. You're not the only one. They got quotas. Like, I was one or two black people, well, three, in my little small organization. And mind you, it's probably like 15, 17 of us just in that little, so you can be moved. They can find somebody else that look like you that can probably do the job. So
for cheaper too.
Yeah, for cheaper.
17,000. Look,
hey,
like, for 8,000.
And look at, like, the manager's looking at me like, how are you making all this money? I've been here for like 7-10 years. I'm making, $240,000 a year. You only been here for 2 years. Like, what are you doing?
Something happened, basically.
Yeah, man.
Somebody wasn't too happy.
You know what's funny? I always got fired by Indian women. Like, anytime I got fired from a company, it was from an Indian woman.
You mean computer science?
Well,
they gonna be honest with you.
I mean, still, it's just like, the last time I got fired from a job was this Indian woman, and I just knew it was gonna happen when she came in, but I didn't, I'm a cool dude, I'm good with everybody, but, for the most part, and I'm just like, damn, she Indian, all right, let me be cool with her, she cool.
You know what it is.
I already knew. She put me on a pit, bruh. I was like, oh, I'm up out of here.
So cool. So you at Boeing, you're making 200 stacks a year.
Yeah.
Now you want more things, but you don't want to use your salary.
Right.
So was your credit bad, even with making 200,000?
My credit wasn't bad, but it looked bad. For so for instance, I had one credit card, and my utilization was high on that credit card. So I had like a 640, and I wanted to add some inquiries, because I wasn't able to get things that I wanted. Like, I wanted to get a new home. My credit score was too low. It was like 640. I could get the home, but it was like your interest rate is high. So it was recommended at the time that I, pay down some debt, remove these inquiries. So I paid somebody $1,500 for myself, and didn't get the results I was looking for. Paid somebody else for my wife. She didn't get the results, so I'm just like, damn, now I'm already 3,000 in the hole.
When you say you didn't get the results, like your score didn't go up, the inquiries didn't go off?
Yeah, the inquiries didn't go off. I feel like dude just took the money.
I paid a guy $1,000 and
he got busy?
I got results. I mean, but even though I got results, like he took me from, like 640s to like 740.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was applying for credit cards, still not getting them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then somebody said, well, it's about your credit profile.
Yep, the structure of your credit profile.
So trade lines and stuff like that, and age credit.
Yeah. Yep. So
and then I started getting the offers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
One day I applied for Amex. I got it.
Yeah.
So I just kept applying for all the Amexes. I got 4 Amexes.
Bro, I had
one
4.
night.
I had 4.
You have 4?
I got 3 now, but I had 4.
You got the silver one?
I got the platinum. I got the gold. You talking about the platinum? Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the platinum. I got the gold. I got the business blue.
The business blue?
Yeah.
You got the Marriott Bonvoy?
I had no, not Marriott Bonvoy. That's with Chase. I had.
Nah, they got one too.
Oh, they got one?
Yeah.
Okay, so back in the day, man, I had over 100. Like once I fixed my credit, man, I had over 150K in personal credit. That's just personal.
In personal credit?
Yeah, I had all the Chase cards. I had their Southwest Plus. I forget the name of them now. I had the.
How many credit cards did you have to have 150,000 in personal credit?
Shit, I probably had like 12 different.
12 credit cards?
Yeah, because some of them were like 25K, 20K, 11K, 8,500, couple 8,500s. And then you just add them up. I had some Discovery cards. Yeah. So
how does it work? How does utilization work? Is it the utilization amongst your entire profile?
Yeah.
Or can you have like one card that's like at 70%, but the rest of your cards are like at 5%?
So it depends. Like, so technically both. Like overall, they're gonna look at overall utilization of your revolving credit.
So they don't want you to have a high balance on any one of those cards.
No.
They want you to spread them cards. So is it smart to spread the spending across and then just pay it?
Well, this is how you want to approach it. You want to make sure that you, at minimum, have it below 30%. The sweet spot is 10% overall utilization, right? But some people, they got HELOC loans and stuff like that, so of course they might max them out or take them to high levels, and you got to bring that down. But yeah, you want to make sure that, you know, if you can, overall, pay all your cards down to like 7-10%. That's the sweet spot.
Gotcha. Gotcha. By the due date. So okay, so check it out.
Not by the due date, but by the date in which they report date. See, a lot of people, they pay on the due date, but there's a due date, and then there's like 2 or 3 days later, there's a report date. You want to get it in before the report date.
But the report date is after the due date? Is it always after the due date?
Yeah.
So I need to pay it like 4 days before the report date.
Well, the 4 days before the report date is the due date.
Gotcha.
A lot of people,
okay, I need to pay it like at least 4 days before the due date.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, as long as you get that payment in before that report date, you good.
Gotcha. So you paid 2 people to fix you and your wife's credit.
Yeah.
Didn't get no results.
No.
What happened?
Then I started looking into, I reached out to my homeboy. He told me, it was like, he'll do it, but he was like, man, you could do it yourself, really. And he was like the first person to kind of like hype me enough to do it. And he was like, man, check out this book. And it was a book by, and I don't know this dude. I never met him. His guy name is Corey P. Smith. And I got to give credit where it's due. Like, I read his books because at the time I thought that, you know, the credit bureaus was part of the U.S. government. I'm like, dang, I can't.
Like, it's the IRS.
It's the IRS.
Yeah.
So I ain't paid my debt. I'm going to jail.
Let me not even write them no letters, yo.
Right. I don't even want to talk to him. Right. So I read that book and it broke it down. Like, man, these companies are just like Target and Walmart.
Yeah.
They just for-profit companies that decided to collect your information and gather all your information, and you agree to, you know, allow them to do it, and then they sell your information to these creditors and these credit and debt collectors, and they also buy the information from them. So that's their business. They're in the business of selling information. And so they just so happen to link up with Fair Isaac Corporation, the people who create the credit score.
Yeah. FICO.
Yeah, so they partner with FICO. Now you got the FICO scores and you got the Vantage scores, and now the banks are.
So they're basically like, the credit bureaus are like snitches.
Yeah, it's like a whole.
It's like, hey,
organization
hey, Khabir over there swiping recklessly, yo.
Right, like
he went to Nike store, he went to McDonald's all the same day. Then he went to Gap, like,
yeah,
wow.
he's fine for everything. Like,
hey, don't give him no money. And he black, so give him no
right.
money.
So that's how, man, once I realized that and I saw the confidence that he had and how he approached these credit bureaus, and he had like examples of dispute letters. At the time it was like 609 dispute letters and stuff like that. And man, I got busy. I was like, man, if he doing it, I'm doing it too. Sending them, boom, boom, boom. Got the inquiries removed. 1 month, gone. Late payment, off. You know, so my credit score pristine.
Did it shoot up?
Oh yeah.
Instantly.
Yeah. Yeah. What's so funny is the highest credit score I probably had was like a 738.
Ever.
Ever. I've never had an 800.
You never had an 800?
Never. In fact, I'm
You
gonna
got
tell you.
you had 150,000 in personal credit.
Yeah.
Without an 800?
I'm gonna tell you this. This is why structuring your credit report is so important. So I had student loans, I had a car note on there, and that I had got a what's this couch company? That's out here, BB's or whatever it's called. I had a couch on there, so I had loans. I had different accounts on there. I had a good credit mix, and my credit score was like 681 when I actually got all them Chase credit cards, the Amex credit cards, right? It was 681. But my credit mix was solid.
Because you had these different situations. Yeah, I heard that. Like, I got on, the guy who fixed mine put me on Boom Pay.
Okay.
He, what else I get? Like, you know, like I did like a few like revolving loans and stuff like that, and I'd get them and pay them off, and I guess they started trusting me with credit.
Absolutely, it's all about trust.
But something's happened though, like with the business credit now, they control your line. Like if Amex see me swiping too much, they're gonna send me an email and say, hey, look, we might have to, you're gonna have to relax, bro. Like we might have to, like,
really?
Or if they see that I have high utilization on another card, they'll call me and be like, we may need to reduce your credit line.
Amex check your thing every day.
Every day.
If you look,
like somebody Amex will call you and be like, you gonna pay it today? It's not even the due date yet.
Right. Yeah.
But I heard they give the most bread.
They do. Well, it's unlimited, right? Depending on what type of card you have, they got charge cards. So it's based off of your spending habits. Like so
basically, you gotta have it. You gotta have it. Yeah, Amex is not. It's not a borrow. It's not. Dog, you got it, but you know we got some points attached for that $6.95 you paid.
You gotta have it, bro.
Yeah, because it's unlimited. You can go buy something for 150,000. That means
they know you got it.
Wow.
And they ain't not shy to go ahead and ask you, hey, we need to see your account, see if you really got it. Like, send us a statement for the month. We want to see if you got that in that account.
Credit mafia, bro. Like,
nah, bro, they really for real like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Centurion Lounge nice. I got a chance to eat in there when I was in Miami, so you know, I was like, dang, that's $700 for a card. So I got the clear off of it. I got the Centurion Lounge. It's got those benefits.
Yeah.
It's got those benefits.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you don't really. It's like if you really run it up on the card, you get the money back.
I think if you spend $20K in 1 year, or no, it's $100K. Then you get Centurion Lounge access if you, depending on the type of card you got. I got the Platinum. Man, I ran it up last year, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what do you spend money on?
What do I spend money on? Business. Mainly business. Everything I do is really related to business. Like I travel a lot, you know, for the company. Man, I don't really spend money on things, man.
So like business, like what? Employees, travel,
acquisitions,
acquisitions, and
operations.
Yeah.
I'm reading a book called Profit First now.
Yeah.
You read that?
Yeah.
That's an excellent book. So if you guys haven't read Profit First, you should read Profit First.
Pay yourself first.
That part. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It right? Like you can, but then you get in the mix as you starting to run a business. It's almost like I'm at a point where it's like I am the business.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And so it's like we need things like these chairs. Like, you know what I mean? These are
lovely, by the way.
You need these plush leathers right here. You know what I mean?
It's a stretch log
so
right
that I
here.
can, you know, but I get a chance to enjoy them too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, man. So check it out. All right. So you fix your credit. You got 150,000 in personal credit. So did you get business credit too? Did you have LLC?
You know what's crazy? I got a little business credit. I don't have no business loans. Yeah, and it's sad.
You know, business cards, credit cards.
Yeah, I got 2.
Okay, but you don't have the same.
Nah, man, I never really. I got a car in my business name, which is cool, but I never really jumped into it. And the reason why I haven't is because I've been so busy, man, building this software. And a lot of people are like, man, you crazy.
We say you're busy building, like, are you like in your basement? Like, what's going on that you like this?
My home office, I built this software.
So you're in front of a computer like coding and X's and O's and the black screen and
zeros and ones.
You got 5 monitors and
Yep, syntax. I got 2 monitors at the time. I got 1 now because I got a team that helped me develop now. So I'm really running the company at this point. But
so this is not something you white label, like you built Credit Fixrr.
Man, you see these hands? I built it, wrote the code with these hands, front end, back end, database. Architected it out, design.
Now, I'm hearing there's different people in the industry now that are like promoting. I got my own credit software.
Yeah.
Is that your software, or did they like what's the difference between what you got and that? Because I hear some people say like they white labeled it.
Yeah. So white labeling or gray labeling, whatever you want to call it, is taking someone else's software that was already pre-built and putting your face or name on it, and then saying it's yours.
Is yours white label? Like, can I do that?
My software is white label able, but I'm like approaching it different. Like, I don't want to just go after the bread like that because I'm trying to really like build this brand up first, and I think it's going to devalue the brand if I white label it.
So okay, meaning that you don't. That's because for somebody who wants to white label, most likely they're like a business. They want to make a business out of it,
right?
And charge other people, but put like their name, image, and likeness on it.
Yeah, so in fact, I don't even advertise the Credit Fixrr business portion of Credit Fixrr, even though we got a business side. And we have a lot of business users that use the Credit Fixrr business version, which allows
for their own personal business or
for their own
as a business
for their own personal business to fix credit for their clients.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have that already, but what people want is to have a DIY software or platform that they can sell like I sell to consumers with their name on it. So I got like Credit Fixrr, which the foundation of Credit Fixrr is to empower consumers. So they can go in and log in, they pay a monthly subscription and fix their own credit, right? People want that.
Okay.
And like for me, because a lot of credit repair companies, some of them, they face the problem. It's a problem for them, like some of them, where it's like, I don't want to fix credit for people anymore. I just want them to sign up and fix it themselves. And like, I have the best software that allows people to do that. And so I often get asked, man, can you white label the software so I can sell it as well? And if I'm being honest, I can make hundreds of millions of dollars doing it. Doing that, selling, just white labeling the software. I get paid off of what they do, how they sell it.
So why don't you do that?
Because what I'm doing with this software is gonna be 10 times better than making $100 million.
Now, I saw you say on a podcast that some company offered you 50 million, like, was that $1 million or was that like Naira or CFA? Like, I know you travel a lot. Like, was that American dollars?
No, that was American dollars.
Okay. I don't know.
It was American chips.
You got like pesos. Might have been somewhere.
Canadian.
So, okay, 50 mil.
Yeah.
Like, they was going, boom, thanks for the software.
Yeah. He saw enough into it that, I had something. And
how old are you?
I'm 35.
So somebody gave you 50 mil. That's $1 million a year until 85.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, relative.
Okay, say more. $1 million a year don't. It sounds, but I'm sure like 50 mil, you're probably gonna get 30 mil because of tax.
Taxes, yep.
So, say more.
See, so man, for me, like, luckily, like, and I'm gonna get to it, but I do want to say this, like.
Yeah, I'm not done with the white label thing. So, you don't white label it, but it sounds like people still have the ability to use it. It's still called Credit Fixrr, but still be able to make money off of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a franchise.
Yeah.
It's not a license, it's a franchise.
Yeah.
With a license, I could buy yours and say, hey, look, it's Benetton Fixrr software.
Yeah.
Right?
You could.
But with a franchise, I use the systems that you have and a name that you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much does that franchise cost?
Yeah, that's, yeah. It's a lot of money you can make with software, so.
I know, but
yeah.
I mean, like, what's
I haven't put a number, so I did. Someone asked me to white label the software.
Well, no, the business. So what I'm calling franchise is that
the business version
plan.
of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's only $199 a month.
So essentially, you can start your own credit repair business, which you said is the best, better than the rest. right? And for $199?
$199 a month. You can buy the annual subscription for $1,900.
And I can fix unlimited people's credit?
Unlimited. We got unlimited Metro 2 dispute flows, unlimited factual and consumer law dispute flows. I started to put arbitration into the software, but I actually kind of going to approach that a little bit different.
So do I have to be techie, or like if you gave me the software, how long would it take for me to learn how to manipulate?
It'll take you 5 minutes to set up.
5 minutes to set up. So I don't need to be a tech wizard. Like my daughter could do it.
No, you just need to know how to fix credit for people. And literally, we got the dispute flows in there if you don't.
Is there somebody that does all that on the back end that you put there, or?
Nah, you just put in your personal information, your business information, put your logo, because it's technically like it's technically like a gray label. Like when they see it, they don't see nothing related to Credit Fixrr. They'll see your logo.
They just see Credit Fixrr.
No, they'll see your logo on there. Anything that goes out to your clients will be from you.
Oh, but the front facing of it will be like.
They will never see Credit Fixrr at all. They'll have their own client portal, and when they see their client portal, they'll see your logo. And so they're just leveraging my software to fix credit for their clients, but their clients have no idea that they're...
A $199 franchise. I want one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll say less.
So do I need to get multiple or like unlimited?
Unlimited clients. It's very simple to add them. I got in-app chat to where you can chat back and forth with your clients inside of the system, so you don't have to spend time text messaging them. You can connect it to Go High Level or any white label that Go High Level has, so you can in a way automate it to where you can, let's say you sending out like emails or any forms where people sign up, the client will end up in Go High Level, but also Credit Fixrr and vice versa. Like you can do it like that. I got Chat GPT inside of the system.
So so how does the credit fixing portion work? Like to get somebody, like let's say I wanted to sign Swift up on it. Mm-hmm. Do I charge him a couple $100,000, or do I charge him a subscription? How does that work?
Yeah, so you would charge him however, whatever. It could be pay for deletion if that's how you want to get down, or monthly subscription, or one-time payment, and then you just manage their client file until they're credit.
How much time does that take? Like, is it just?
It varies. It depends.
Well, I mean, like, how much of my time will it take of me sitting in front of a computer doing all that?
It won't have to take none of your time. You can hire VAs, and they can do it all for you. Like, you can add up to 3 VAs, and they can manage the credit.
You provide them?
I don't provide them. No, I don't. But
you provide the training though. Like, I'm not.
Nah, these VAs nowadays know how to fix credit. Like you literally.
Well, but when you say know how to fix credit, I thought that's what the Credit Fixrr software does. Like, I just throw it in there, it washes it, dries it, boom, 800.
Right? Nah.
What do I need to know?
Hey, I'm gonna get to that point with it.
Okay. Okay.
No, but like on a business side, like it's you fixing the credit for your clients. Now on the DIY side and the family side, because there is a family version or family plan. So I got DIY, family, business. Family.
So DIY is like individual. Family is your family.
Family is each individual family member can fix their own credit. They have their own dashboard and everything. But the owner of the family, which is like the person who purchases software, which is the plan is only $99 a month, and then you can invite up to 3 friends or family to fix their credit, and you can keep the plan, and you can just once one of your family members get to 700 or whatever credit score they're looking to reach, swap them out with somebody else. But you're only paying $99 a month. Yeah. I also got some lifetime plans that that are out right now. It's a lifetime membership for Credit Fixrr Business for $5K, $4K for family, and $3K for DIY. Currently.
Spicy over there. You talking real spicy.
How many people have bought that franchise, that $199 plan?
$199?
Yeah.
I think currently, well, overall, I would say about 400.
$199?
Yeah.
$199?
Yeah.
400?
Yeah, that's just.
Sorry, I like math, man.
And I could be wrong. It could be a lot more than that, actually. Actually, let me look. Hold on.
So you have 400 subscribers right now at $199?
I'm gonna find out for you.
No. I got it right here. You got 400 subscribers at $199?
Yeah.
That's $79,000 a month.
Oh no, I'm saying that already came. Active right now is less than that on the business side.
Okay, but you have people that are paying that actively every month. Like if I get it, boom, I'm giving you $199 every month. I got this software. So do you have anybody on your software that's like making money? Like that's.
Yeah, I got people that been in the software for like. If I look, I got people in the software that I seen the other day. Like somebody has spent about $8K.
And what?
From just being in the software for like almost 2 years.
Gotcha. So what's next with this situation, man? Like you're kind of popping up everywhere now, man. Like but you can. What's next, and like how are you dealing with the competition? Like you got a few kingpins out here in the credit world, man. Like how you.
I feel like I approached I solved a different problem than they were trying to solve. I think they went B2B, and they also went for
B2B, like
just
credit repair companies.
Credit repair companies. No one really tried to approach the consumer and solve that problem for the consumer because it's a very difficult problem to solve. You got a lot of, edge cases that you got to solve. And like for me, and this is why I wanted to get to when you asked me about the 50 million, purpose is once I started making money, I realized like, man, money it's just a tool, man. I got money to buy a Rolex and all that, and I got one, and it's cool. But what drives me and what makes me happy is empowering these people to really do it, and I really enjoy that.
So you're cutting out the people who are out there running around fixing credit. I guess you got burned basically. And
no, I'm not cutting them out.
But you're not cutting them out. You're actually giving them a place.
Yeah.
But your customer is the consumer.
Yeah, and there's way more consumers than there are companies.
And there's way more consumers. Wow.
So if I could solve that problem and they can trust me and know that I'm going to deliver, and helping them look in the mirror and see that, hey, I'm the credit fixer. I don't have to look to someone else if I don't want to.
But now you fix their credit, but they still got to maintain.
I don't. They fix their credit.
Okay, so they fix their credit, but they still got to maintain a healthy,
absolutely,
spending credit habit.
So education is very big for me, and it took me a really, really long time to put out the Credit Fixrr Academy, Credit Fixrr Challenge. Next is the Credit Fixrr Academy, which is, bringing in those educators that help you truly understand how to not only fix your credit, but manage your credit. That's the most important part. Like, fixing your credit is easy. That's what I want to show people. Like, once you know how to approach fixing your credit the right way, it's not hard. It's not difficult at all. All these people are doing is charging you thousands of dollars or whatever the case. You got some really good people out there that charge you a fair price, for a fair amount of work, but it does take time. So I don't get mad at people charging $1,500 to fix credit. Sometimes that credit profile is jacked, and it does take like 6 months.
What do you think people should charge?
I think people should charge what they worth, what they feel that they worth, and what they can do.
Your price where your confidence is.
Yeah, just like you said earlier. So I don't have a problem with people charging $2,000. That's what you charge. But there are people that are just as good that charge you $300. Like for me, what made my life easier, I charged $500. I switched my whole system up because at first I was charging $1,500, but I was getting a lot of headaches, people reaching out to me. So I said, I would charge you $500. I would generate your dispute letters for you and mail them to you for you to send out.
Do you still do that?
I don't.
Credit Fixrr software.
Credit Fixrr allows you to actually generate the dispute letters. All you got to do is follow the dispute flows. Even if you don't know how to fix credit, just follow the dispute flows. If you don't want to watch the tutorial videos about the dispute letters, follow the dispute flows and keep going and do not stop. I don't care if they send you a verified letter. Do not stop.
Just follow the play.
Follow the play. But it would behoove you to actually learn how to fix your credit yourself, and that's what the software is designed to do, and we're continuously building on that, especially that educational point. Like, we got a team right now that our main focus right now is just that educational component. Like, we added the Credit Fixrr Challenge. Next is the Credit Fixrr Academy. And we gonna continue giving y'all everything you need so that you become the credit fixer and you got the confidence to fix credit yourself and help your family, and then you guys can go get that funding, that home, that car, that house, you know.
You giving people options.
Absolutely.
Come on, you got a job?
I don't.
Your job, so when you quit Boeing, you started working on the Credit Fixrr?
No, so I got fired from Boeing, and that was like the beginning of me like looking into credit and buying a new home and stuff like that. Right?
You didn't get another job?
I got a job after that. And I got fired from my last job.
After Boeing?
Yeah. I got fired from my last job by an Indian woman.
Still in like the
June 28th.
hacker field, cybersecurity field?
Yeah, in fact, I wasn't in cybersecurity. I was an actual like quote unquote mid-level developer, but I was really a senior developer. But I was like the architect. I architected out like this accounting software that the United States government used. I can't name it, but because it was like a secret clearance type of job. You know, here in DC, like you get your clearance and all that. So
$17K a month?
Nah, it was less than that. It was like more like 13. Yeah, but I was getting there.
Now you needed some credit.
Yeah. Yeah, so what was I doing? What was I saying? So yeah, she had got on. She was the new manager. She said that I needed, maybe I need some help. So I'm gonna tag you with this senior developer, not realizing or knowing that I'm the one who actually revamped this whole software. Put Vue.js on the front end, updated the back end, just architected it out. They gave me full reign to do it, and that's what they brought me into the company to do. She said I needed help. She put me with this guy, put me on the PIP, and I was just all right, now's the time for me to finish Credit Fixrr. So I got fired. She put me on the PIP the day after my birthday, which is like May 28th.
Yeah.
I got fired on the June 29th. I launched the software August 20th. So coming up, it'll be 2 years since the software's been launched. But
Like almost like a month and a half after you got fired.
after I got fired.
You launched the software.
Yeah, and I sent her a copy of the software. I was like, check out my new my software.
What'd she say?
She didn't reply. She read it though.
So did you market it and launch it? Did you have like a grand opening and a bunch of people signed up, or?
I did, and guess what happened? I launched it and nobody bought. I think I had, when I say nobody bought, I probably had 8 people.
8?
Yeah, the pricing of the software is $24.99.
So I need a calculator for that.
Man, I don't know. I didn't make a lot.
Okay, but it's good because if you can get 8, you can get 80. You can get 80, you can get 800.
Come on.
So did you have to pivot? Did you like have to get another job, or
No.
Did you tweak something?
Nah, I did. I had to tweak because I knew like I was solving a problem. I just didn't solve the problem well enough, and that's how I approached it. I didn't get mad or angry or anything like that or sad. I was like, okay, I'm not solving this problem right. So I went back to the drawing board. I was like, all right, I'm gonna charge $125 for DIY. $299 for family, and then $399 for business. Guess what happened?
People bought.
People bought, but it also helped me fund the software, right? And so
Were you getting more and more subscribers every month?
I was getting more and more subscribers, but people were signing up, but dropping off. Price was so high. To them, they felt like it was high.
Yeah.
But so you have to listen to your clientele.
But also, I mean, credit can be fixed in a matter of like a few weeks.
So that too. So it's a mixture of what you're doing. But I changed the software a lot. Like at one point, I had it automated to where you didn't have a whole bunch of options to choose from. It was like, just do this, you know. And actually, to be honest with you, that actually worked. That was like the time where software went so well. And mind you, I was doing this by myself. Right, and up until I brought on one of my developers, and like he's been rocking with me, and that's, man.
How many people do you have like working for you now?
I probably got over 10 now.
Wow.
Yeah, in different areas.
Wow.
Yeah, so
what do they all do?
So I got some support staff. I got automation team that kind of like, you know, we talk about setting up automations and stuff like that. I got 2 developers. One in which I trained, and you know, he's phenomenal now. Like, And what's funny is like I brought him in. You know them chat features in the bottom right corner?
Yeah.
I hired him off of Fiverr to like set that up for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he had interest in like development. I seen some of his work, and I was like, okay, you're not bad, but you got a long way to go. And so I gave him
So
a
is he
tag.
like a VA from like the Philippines?
He's actually from Kenya.
Really?
Yeah.
So your overhead, employee-wise, is not high like that because
not
they're
that high.
like
No.
foreigners.
Yeah, but I pay my people like.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man.
Well, you lock them in. They like a part of your
They
team.
family to me.
Gotcha.
These are family to me. You know, I think like anytime you're building something, you can't let money get involved of building something that's gonna be long lasting. You know, I told all my guys that are with me early on, like, I'm gonna make you millionaires in your countries. You know, and that's and I mean that, and that's what we're working towards.
Do you have any of your own family or friends in the business?
Unfortunately, I don't. I wanted to, but you know, I truly believe
Like
that
your wife's not in the business, like
I'm actually bringing her in for like accounting and stuff like that.
okay.
Yeah, so I actually got her reading the Profit First book and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So all right, so right now you're around 400 something subscribers.
More than that.
More than no, that was just for the 199.
Yeah.
Okay, so we ain't gonna ask too much about those subscribers then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need
I
to.
don't want y'all showing up at the crib like
yeah. You got a good amount of subscribers. Okay, so what's next? What's next with the Credit Fixrr software?
Man, just get exposure, man. I think that's been like one of the things that I'm focused on right now is exposure, but at the same time education. Because a lot of people, they never really saw like my personality, like what I'm about, and I think that's so important. You know, they often see me in the Credit Fixrr shirt, so like some of these podcasts that I did, I actually dressed up like see me like I'm fly, like.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I be like this, but
Come on, man.
You know, a little.
I'm repping the brand all day, every day,
Right,
man.
right,
You know, I
right.
got about 500 of these shirts.
Right,
So it's like my whole wardrobe.
You know it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said like as far as like what's next for it? Like
Oh,
you're exposing yourself.
Yeah.
You're putting yourself out there and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So is the goal to get more subscribers?
Absolutely, man. My goal is to, by the end of the year, to have 1,000, and my team members, Kalia, shout out to Kalia. She like, man, that goal is kind of small, you know. I'm just like, yeah, but that's
Yeah, you
what
run
I
around
said.
these podcasts, dog. Like we getting 30,000 views on some days on this podcast. So
Yeah. So I mean, I know the number is I just wanted, because I said it long ago, you know. I'm gonna stick it to that, but I know I'm gonna far exceed that goal. But the goal is to have like at minimum 10K active users, and that's active users in the system. So monthly, and you know that's not very difficult to get to. You know, with some of the I got conversations with some people that been reaching out that really want to back this thing, and
So people still throwing some paper at this thing.
Yeah, but they not trying to buy it. Like that situation.
Are you looking for a buyer?
I'm not. I want to own this thing. Because like I said, like the money,
So
I'll make the
will
money.
you take a partner? Like if somebody, I mean, obviously as you grow and expand, 10,000 now, but this thing could be 100,000 subs. Are you looking for a partner to?
Yeah, I'm looking for the right partner, because like truly, like let's say that somebody know Drake or Wayne, and they say all they got to do is say, hey, check out this.
Yeah, all great.
And 2 million people
Oh, Wayne
come.
got to like Credit Fixrr.
Come on.
Do you got a commercial? You got like a jingle like Credit Fixrr.
Right? Not in the Wayne way.
Gonna fix your own credit.
I got a song I put out, man, called
About fixing credit?
Yeah, bro.
What?
Yeah.
You do got a jingle?
Singing on this.
Credit Fixrr. Hey, come here. I really think that you gotta have like a little jingle like
Yo, you wanna hear this song I made?
Credit Fixrr.
Nah, he hobbling.
Gotta fix your credit.
Check this out. Check this. Oh, here it is, right here.
So if we doing okay?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Who is this guy?
Credit Fixrr.
What?
Never seen a credit score like this.
Never seen
a profile like this. Never seen connections fall like this. Never seen a fight go like this.
Fortunate to have good credit. Khabir, the credit fixer. Fix my shit. Now I got
from
credit
Port
cards.
Excellent.
I'm buying a range tomorrow.
To have my credit fixed.
Well,
I'm so glad that my credit
is that you singing?
for you.
You need to have Maxwell talk about Credit Fixrr.
Yeah, I know you've been working on no credit.
Dog, when did you do this? I just thought about this. Why did you do that?
Yo, me and Swift was in Atlanta and
You just did that?
Nah, this was like maybe almost a year ago now. But I did it in my boy's living room. Yeah,
Just in trying to promote your software.
yeah,
We gotta meet Noto, bro.
yeah.
Huh?
We gotta meet Noto, dog.
Shout out my guy Notorious Scott. That's my guy Noto.
We gotta meet, bro.
Noto.
Yeah.
What a name.
Nah, he's a genius when it comes to like, that dude.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I did a one off the Usher joint too.
What joint?
Superstar, you know. Can
Yeah,
I
yeah,
be
yeah.
your?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
You're an R&B guy.
I'm not, but I can. My brother used to sing growing up, so he didn't let me be a part of his group when I was younger. So I was like, man, I'm gonna learn how to sing. But man, I'm more so. I love all music though. I truly love, like, for some reason I got a knack for music. Like I can hear sounds and
Yeah. That's dope, man. That's dope. So all right, cool. So, dog, so the 50 million.
Yeah.
Why did you turn that down?
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of the questions ever since that drop, man. So what happened was,
Like, was it an individual or was it a company?
it was an individual investor. He had sold the software back in, like, I want to say like 2014. His software, he had like this automotive software that he sold, and he made like, I want to say like 81 million or 181 million, something like that. I don't remember, but. He had money, so that's how he got into investment, realm. Angel investor, right? And so, about 2 months prior to getting into this incubator called like Atlanta Tech Village, I had read on how Intuit had purchased Credit Karma.
Intuit is QuickBooks.
Yeah, no, they bought
Intuit.
QuickBooks also. Intuit has
Intuit is the own company that bought QuickBooks
buying
and
all-
bought Credit Karma.
exactly.
Yeah, because it says Intuit Credit Karma now.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
So I have been studying. As a software developer, you look at other softwares as you kind of like get in the field. You kind of got to see what's out there, lay of the land. So I was studying.
what would be your competitor?
I ain't even gonna get him no TV time. But I don't feel like I really got a competitor. But there are a few out there.
Gotcha. But
Yeah.
so Intuit came to you.
Well, no, they didn't come to me. No, this is just a private investor.
Gotcha.
He
Okay.
understands. So
Or the private. Okay,
So
cool.
Credit Karma was making hundreds of millions of dollars. People thought it was just a free software. People thought that they just sold information. That's not what happened. They were they were making money as they were collecting user data and information. They were partnering with credit card companies.
Yeah.
and they would get
They
paid.
recommend credit cards.
They got
Loans
They got paid $100 per sign up. Whether you
per Credit Karma sign up.
per sign up.
Per free Credit Karma account sign up.
So
Because they're the info collector.
So they know, like, they're offering credit cards to these people, and whether they qualify for it or not, and that's why they got sued for it. But that's only they ain't nothing.
A Credit Karma credit card never goes through.
Never. For most people, it never does.
Yeah, it'd be like highest level of approval, A+. You apply and then you get the screen. Then 7 days later, you get the letter.
Right.
You flip it over. Yeah, dog. It's not really.
Right. So understanding that, I was like, man, why would I take 50 million? So he's like, man, you barely making, 400,000 a year. Like, why wouldn't you take this?
Because you knew you had a growing subscription. You basically got your retirement set up.
I already knew, but I hadn't, mind you, I didn't even advertise the software. I didn't run no ads.
So how they find out about it?
It was all word of mouth. And I did that purposefully because I didn't have the resources to bring on a team. I was doing this all by myself then. Like
You was managing all your subscribers by yourself.
Man, and coding at night. You can go look at my stories on IG, and you can see me up at night listening to Nipsey Hussle, listen to different artists up at 2 a.m. Like I'm going to work, getting off work at like 5 o'clock, getting home by like 6:30, chilling with the fam. By 9 p.m., 10 p.m., I'm up till like 3 a.m. in the morning. Waking up at, 8 a.m. back to it again. Getting to work at 9, 7 days a week for 2 years straight. I'm about to get a divorce because I'm so focused.
But for all, dang.
Man, I'm in it, man. I'm in the zone.
But you're doing it, you're making money. You're gaining more stuff.
No. For 2 years straight, I'm building this thing without selling nothing.
Oh, without selling it? How are you living?
My job.
Gotcha.
Mind you, remember I got fired 2 months before I launched.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm funding this thing myself. I'm paying for everything.
Out your pocket.
Out my pocket. So
why did you use business credit?
Because it was one, like I could have, but two, like when I tell you like I'm so focused on this thing, I was so focused I didn't think that I had enough time. I'm trying to get this thing done. Right, so I'm not even thinking smart.
Cause you're in a different realm.
I'm in a whole different realm. I'm like, let me get this done. All I gotta do is do this. And like when it comes to development, like you so focused. It's one comma can mess up the code. So it's so much. It's like the database.
You falling asleep on shit and then coming back and redoing it again. Yeah.
All day long.
Yeah.
And this was like, this is what I'm telling you. I'm about to get a divorce. Like, I ain't spending no time. Like, bro, this is real. Like, this is real life shit that I'm, doing. And, so when it came to, damn, that took me somewhere. What was the question again?
So I asked you, so the question I'm getting to is the 50 mil, right? That you start talking about how the second job you got fired from, you're doing all that. So what I want to know, so how much would that guy have to offer you for you to give up this invention?
Well, I told him 7.8 billion. He was like, where the fuck you get that number from?
Billion?
Billion.
Where the fuck you get that number?
Credit Karma sold there for 7.6 billion.
Oh.
That's where I got the number from.
And actually, your software is better because you still provide the information to the credit card companies, but it's actually factual, disputed information with clean credit.
You can literally dispute your negative items off your credit report. Credit Karma only provided you a credit score.
Yeah.
And only 2 at that.
Yeah.
With Credit Fixrr, you can import your credit report from the credit monitoring service. We'll analyze your credit report for you, find derogatory, and show you exactly what's hurting your credit score. Then we give you the tools and the resources to actually fix the credit, right? And manage your whole dispute process within the software. You can send your dispute letters directly from the software using certified mail or first class mail. You can download
I'm not going and like getting the letter in envelope, stick, stamp.
None of that.
Gotcha. It's automatic. Like
automatic.
There's an auto post situation.
Yeah, you can click a button and it's gonna package up the letters, mail it out, hand it to USPS.
And I can do this for I can do it for all my employees, my friends, my family.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I need that software, dog.
Man, say less.
I need that software.
Say less, bro.
You said you did it for 500?
What?
You were doing it for 500?
Doing what for 500?
The credit repair. When you was doing credit repair, you was doing it for 500?
When I was actually doing credit repair for people, I charged 500. And I was getting a lot more clients than I was when I was charging 1,500. I would charge them.
So check it out. I got the credit. The Stress Off has the credit repair software. The Credit Fixrr software. It's only $399, $399. You can get your credit fixed. Right? Is that okay? Because I'm a subscriber. You got a new subscriber, bro. Like when you tell like dog, I might as well. I got anybody. But honestly though, anybody who has a growing database. Yeah. Like I've got clients, right? But I also have. I have a text list of about 5,000 people. Yeah. And the email is 5,000. It's anybody who has a growing database. It's not. I don't even think it's a weird conversation anymore to ask someone about their credit and to offer them to fix it because I talk to so many people who still have bad credit.
I can tell. So I have an affiliate program also. In fact, I'm gonna give you an affiliate link so that you can share it with your people. And if you don't want to run a credit repair company, just send them to the DIY family version and you get a cut every time someone signs up for Credit Fixrr.
Yeah, I don't want to be talking to people and talking about their credit.
Oh, well, that's probably what you would want to do.
So the affiliate, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So anybody who wants to fix their credit, basically through some sort of link, go through my link,
They go through
boom,
your
get
link.
to you.
Yep.
Right now, am I getting money off the monthly payment?
Nah, not yet. But you'll get that first time.
I'm just getting the first time.
Yeah.
I want that monthly.
You want that monthly recurring.
I want that continuity.
Hey, that MRR is sweet now.
That MRR is everything, bro. Like no, my, so I just hired a coach, a mentor.
Yeah.
And he happens to be in the credit space.
Dope.
Right? Dominate the decade.
Dominic, why does that sound familiar?
Dominate Dion.
Oh, Dion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't hire him for credit or anything. Like we met in another mentorship, and he's taken off in just
he's
the
killing
credit
it, bro.
space, ebooks, webinars. So I hired him for that stuff.
Yeah.
But okay. His software is different from yours?
Definitely. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So if someone offered you 7.8 right now,
I'm gonna take it.
you gonna take it? All right, y'all heard
that
it,
was
man.
that
Hey,
was
look.
a number. So
Right now, it's August 16th, and if you call this guy 7.8 bill, if they mention a stretch law, can I get 10%?
I give you 10%.
Oh, shit.
Nah,
Hey,
no.
listen, hey, look.
I'm gonna buy some stretch lofts now.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get 10% off. Nah, for real,
Lovely.
man. Like, cause you don't know. Somebody's gonna want this. Like, this is revolutionizing people's lives.
Nah, facts.
Like right now, I'm coming across more and more people, especially like men, who are in financial crisis.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anybody who got a job right now, I feel like is in a financial crisis.
Everything's
And so
going
many
up.
people just still don't have the knowledge on credit, and they don't even know that you can go to someone and pay someone to fix it.
Yeah.
But then, like, they're hearing about scams, so people aren't really comfortable. But if you're saying that someone can hop on your software, learn how to do it, help their family out,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And, like, start getting these cards and stuff like that, you're changing the future.
Nah.
But now, is there anywhere in your software, do you do any, like, coaching? Do you teach people, like, because when people start getting good credit, they're going to want to run it up.
That's where the academy is coming.
But what I've been
along.
hearing is, like, in the last 2 years, I've heard a lot of people talk about get the credit so that you can acquire assets or start businesses.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But use the credit wisely, though.
Yeah.
So
I say do not get no funding. I know there's a lot of people pushing funding, get funding.
funding
And I
is
hope
like
that
loans, right?
Funding is loans or credit cards. It could be credit cards as well.
But I know with loans, like, you got to start paying back ASAP.
Immediately.
So you can get a $50,000 loan, but they want $2,500 in 30 days.
Exactly. So my thing is like, man, if you do decide, make sure that you got your plan mapped out, right? Make sure your investment or the asset that you're trying to, get is mapped out and laid out, and all that's required now is just the funding, because you're going to get yourself into trouble and it's going to be more difficult to get out of it, right? So that's what I really hate, that a lot of that's being pushed in our culture, and it's really just a money grab for those people. And I'm not knocking none of those folks that's doing that, because you got some really solid people that's actually telling these people exactly what I'm saying. Like, hey, I know you're ready for funding. They be like, oh, no, you're not. Do you got a business plan? Because this may not be for you.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get my cut off top.
But isn't that what they should be telling them? Like, why would someone who
hope so.
does loans give somebody something without...
Man,
you got to show, like, collateral, but with this is just strong credit profile. You can get access to...
Yeah, you can get access to capital. But
they know what they're doing. They're still predatory sharks.
You predatory. You got a lot of predators in this entrepreneurial space. And preying on people that don't know.
Go get Turo.
Yeah, not knowing that, like, you telling somebody to get an Airbnb, start an Airbnb business in the wintertime in South Dakota or something. It's like, what are you talking about?
Because they're getting a percentage of that funding. Like, people are, like, charging people for funding.
Yeah, and they getting their bread off top. So you get 50K, they gonna get 10%, that's 5K. Some people might be 20K. 20%. It's wild sometimes, but
It's like you're putting a person in a bigger hole, really. If you're taking 10-20% of the money, and then I got to turn around and pay the company $2,500.
Right away. Yeah. So Man,
most people don't have most people aren't business savvy enough to come up to generate an idea that'll start making the money instantly, because they may not be entrepreneurs.
right.
So it's like you're just giving someone $50,000 to $100,000. That's like
Right, and they going to buy Rolexes and
That's like athletes end up broke.
or something, Bentayga, huh?
that's how athletes end up broke.
Oh yeah, they don't have that knowledge, that education, and that's why I said earlier the educational part for me is so important. You know, although I got the software and you can get your credit fixed, but the stages that we're working on this month, by the end of September, all our education material and everything is gonna be so laid out, man. You gonna see people flocking to Credit Fixrr like no other. You know,
By the end of September.
by the end of September.
This September.
This September.
Gotcha.
So it's August
gotcha.
right now. By the end of September, I'm just saying by the end of September. But you know the way we work, man, we probably get that done by early September. We not playing like
A developer who fixed credit.
Man, yep. Empowering people, man.
Where'd you go to school, man?
Went to Morehouse College in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Morehouse always makes good products.
Man, they say, hey, man, they say you can tell a Morehouse man something, but you can't tell him much.
All right, y'all, you heard it here from the Morehouse man himself, Khabir Muhammad, the Credit Fixrr. Hey, so Khabir,
Yes, sir.
how does somebody tap in with you? How can somebody get on that platform?
Yeah.
And also, can our viewers get anything? Like, can they? I know you talked
Absolutely.
about affiliate, but is there anything that the viewers can get?
What should I give them? You tell me what your people need.
I don't know. I mean, you're the Credit Fixrr. Like, they need their credit fixed.
I definitely give a percentage off. Like what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. A stretched off percentage. What do you normally give standard?
I normally give like 25%, but for you, I give them 50%.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You see your face? Now that's the clip we gonna cut up. Yeah, that's crazy.
So that $199 is now $100.
$100.
All right, y'all. Hey, look, 50% off. All you got to do is mention Stretch Loft. Okay, Stretch Loft. Is that 50% off the first month, or is that?
I give them 50% off 2 months.
Can you give them like 3 months?
3 months?
3 months.
50% off 3 months.
All right, y'all. 50% off for 3 months, y'all. All you got to do is mention the Stretch Loft. My guy here, Khabir, is going to hook you up. Hey, I recommend y'all just go ahead and get the business plan. Like, do they have to show an LLC?
Nah.
Get the business plan. Fix your whole family's credit. Fix your friends' credit. Like, one of the things that happens when everybody start fixing their credit, everybody now starts having the same access, and we can now start to acquire certain things. So imagine you fix you and 5 or 6 of your friends' credit, and now it goes up, and y'all each now have money. Y'all can now start going buy real estate, buying boats, buying different things.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Facts.
making sure that you're buying things that are you're gonna be able to flip. Right? If you want to keep making money, you got to buy things that like allow money to continue to flip.
That part.
But essentially, like you talk about generational wealth, that's what the Credit Fixrr is.
Yeah, that part.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Hey, my man. Hey, I appreciate you coming on the show,
it's
man.
an honor,
Thank
bro.
you, brother. Thank you.
love this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love
Thank you.
this.
Thank you. Khabir Muhammad, y'all, the Credit Fixrr, the $7.8 billion man,
Come on.
right here
Salute.
on the Stretchcast.